It's Dream, your Cape Verdean queen.
What's good? It's Jack Dance from Queens.
And what's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and it's the Culture Report. Let's go. And if you guys pay attention enough, you guys know that once someone does good, I'm always like, man, let's do it again. So we invited our light-skinned brother back to the show. Let's get him a B Rich. Let's go.
What up? Hey.
Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you,
I keep telling you, got an open invitation. I love that you have an opinion. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's go. Before we start,
Sponsors.
shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Two Loss. If you are looking for distribution and you're trying to be in the music business and you need help, Two Loss is the place for you. Sign up to twoloss.com. Use Gods. It should be at the bottom. But trust me, guys, Two Loss is the place for you. There's nothing like them out there. Shout out to Tote and Carry Luggage. Shout out for the luggage. And and KL Water and Yoko Vodka. And if you would love to sponsor us, like my girl Sabrina has on that fly sweatsuit, we've got a sweatsuit apparel company. We need the clothes. Everybody up here does. If you want to sponsor, reach out to me, Jack Dan, somebody from the team, and we'll get back to you with how we can make some stuff happen. But like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff that helps us keep this content coming to you. It costs you nothing. Send it to a friend right now. You can send it to a friend and say, I hate these people. I don't care. Just share it. That's how we get the show. Spread the word. Now let's get into the show. Sabrina, the floor is all yours. What we talking about today?
Okay, so you know I gotta start off with the Grammy Award. I'm sitting here with the Grammy. How was that? How was that?
The G's on my shades do not stand for Gucci today.
They stand for Grammy.
They stand for Grammy. Grammy Award winner. Can I be honest with y'all? It was the greatest moment of my career by far. It's probably the greatest day of my life, and I say that because my kids being born, I knew they were coming.
Right.
I knew it was a girl. I knew what we was gonna name her. My son, I knew we was gonna name him, but you couldn't have told me 3 months ago we was going to be winning at the Grammys or winning, let alone. So, when it's on God's time, it's on God's time. And I think it's, our time. So it's a great feeling. We shared a nice cry backstage because, 18 years of working to get to that one place is, you've had number ones, but to have the entire creative community all say you're the guy this year, that was big. So congrats to Toronto. We're going to do a Grammy edition.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations,
man. He's going to definitely come back here. We're going to do a Grammy edition. We're going to have the Grammy on the couch, on the blue couch, and we're going to do an interview. Let's go.
Okay. So we got to talk about the Grammys again. So Killer Mike won 3 Grammys
Shout out to Mike.
back. Shout out to Mike. He's an Atlanta native. He won 3 Grammys. So,
Swept.
After he won his 3 Grammys, we seen the police taking him out, being handcuffed.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck LAPD.
They handcuffed him.
It was security. It wasn't
security.
Okay.
They was in
It
all
still
black.
fuck
Security
LAPD.
handcuffed him, and all we see is Killer Mike getting walked out the Grammys. So
they walked him out in front of everybody at the Grammys?
The viewers,
They said that he had it was a overzealous security guard. Man, let me tell y'all something. Man, it was the most legendary night. It's the most rock star shit. 100 years from now, they're gonna be talking about how he swept the Grammys and was in handcuffs.
Swept, like back to back.
He was in handcuffs like an hour later, 30 minutes later, and then was right back on the Grammy stage.
Personally, I think they was mad because he was popping his Atlanta. He got up there that last one.
Here's my theory. You know my theory?
Man, that's some bullshit, bro.
In
I'll tell you my theory.
What's
My
your
theory is that in Atlanta, we can talk to the police respectfully, by the way.
Yeah.
But we are not afraid of the police here in Atlanta.
No.
Like when I see APD, I'm like, "What's up, bro?" Like I'm not thinking like I see APD and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like how New Yorkers have a relationship with New York PD and how he said, "Fuck LAPD."
Yeah.
You won't see an Atlanta rapper say, "Fuck Atlanta Police
Especially
Department."
a big black
We
guy.
just won't do that, like, because we got respect. Like it's just a different city here. So I think what happened with Mike was he probably was on his Atlanta shit and he was talking to somebody that was like, "This ain't Atlanta, boy," and they put him in handcuffs and then they realized they had to let him go and now he's laughing at y'all.
Yeah.
So, I just think that in Atlanta, we just are trained to talk to people differently.
For sure.
We
Southern
have to.
hospitality.
Yes.
We all know Killer Mike. Killer ain't like he gonna stand up for something that's right. He's gonna stand up for what's right, and he's smart enough to know how to handle situations. So somebody really had to disrespect him for him to get that way.
I don't even think it was disrespect. I don't even think it was that. I just think that I heard he was breaking up an altercation. But regardless of what, that's nothing to do with it. Mike is the GOAT. He won. That's the end.
Yeah.
But I think
It's in
just
history.
I think it's just kind of fucked up. Like, I mean, it kind of just put a little bit of a blemish on his moment. But I mean, still, I'm extremely happy for him.
Yeah.
I think he definitely deserved it, and I think more than anything, I'm anxious to see this year what other rappers are gonna kind of like step in his blueprint,
Right.
and actually not think about age, not think about any other factors, and drop some music,
Yeah.
and drop a project that can be Grammy worthy, and you know what I'm saying. I think he's gonna set a precedent for rappers this year.
Okay.
I think it all did. I think the business is tired. Let me tell you another thing about the Grammys that we got to talk about.
Yes, let's talk.
There were no hip hop parties.
Right. You said that
You
though.
just said that
You
last
said
time.
that. You
There
said
was
that
no hip
last
hop
time.
parties.
You said
Like,
BET Awards.
The
They be like,
Empire
what is
Party
that?
was the Empire Africa.
Yeah.
Everything was like Afro pop. It was weird to me. It was like black people parties, but no rap music. It was so
Right.
weird. It was like I feel like they're about to kill the rap category.
Yeah.
I feel like they're
No.
about to make rap the enemy. Cause
So I got a question.
go ahead.
The Latin, you think Latin's taking over that?
I don't think it's Latin. I think they need black people. I just think that they need the black people that dance and boom,
Yeah.
going on, baby.
But you know-
they want them black people. They don't want the black people that's out there like shot my mama.
Yeah,
killed my
they don't
butt.
want
They
to
don't
hear
want them.
like, you know, even some places in Buckhead, like I used to go to that club that was on the top of the West End. They don't play no hip hop. If you ask the DJ like, can you play Future? No, they're not playing no rap. We don't allow rap, and we don't have Hennessy because obviously they think that
You
it
said
gets
they don't
people.
have Hennessy?
No, they don't. They won't serve you no Hennessy, no cognac. No, I'm serious.
That's
because
crazy.
they say that they think it gets the people like riled up
Riled
and
up.
wild. Yeah, and they don't like that. They want their place to stay, you know, chill, civilized. It's just, you know, it just happens like that. But let's get into it though.
Yeah, Henny nights are kind of crazy.
Penny
Yeah.
Nights. I'm not gonna, I was just shocked. It was just no rap. Like it was like even if you went to I was at the Grammys last year. Last year they had the Hip Hop 50 performance. You had this year was like, nah, we over that kind of music. It felt like that to me.
How quickly they forget, right?
No, I don't think
no.
I don't think it's how quickly they forgot. I think it's how quickly we forgot.
Yeah.
I think that we were chasing the money. It was the gold
Well,
rush.
actually, there was one hip hop party. Remember the one we went to on Friday? The one that they did in that theater that Nas and them did.
That wasn't a party though.
It was. We
No,
just got there a little late.
No, that wasn't a party. It was still a hip hop curated event. It wasn't like it was a hip hop
It wasn't like
museum.
you going to Atlanta and
It was a hip hop museum.
Like, yeah,
it wasn't
just-
like a
yeah,
place
it was
where
classy rap.
people were in
Yeah.
sections
Right.
partying. It was
Right.
like
I
you
get
walked
you.
through the museum, and by the way, it was very well behaved black people in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just it was just kind of like I felt like they got together and said we're not doing none of that drama this year.
Right.
Yeah, maybe that's why they
So
still on it like
where
that.
is it going? Like something got to be done. Like it seems like they're trying to exit out. Where it's going?
Well, I think the good shit is gonna be amplified. I think that I can see Spotify, Apple Music, all those guys just saying, you know what? Let's give them the good quality shit and
Yeah.
not the shit that's doing numbers for the sake of it doing numbers.
Yeah.
I think everybody's gonna get a little bit more snobbish. They've been wanting to, but now they have a right to. Because the business, the genre is going down by numbers rapidly right now. Like, bro, rap is like declining rapidly.
And that was one of the reasons why I was saying the Latins was a big consumer of black hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of Latin artists are coming out and they're supporting that, and it's starting to blow up. And so we're losing the Latin listeners to that, and that's why it's coming down a lot. That's one of the reasons.
I think hip hop is losing the listeners because hip hop is too easy to do. Like I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If there's 150,000 songs uploaded per day, how many of them do you think is rap?
Probably 100,000.
Probably 140.
Probably like 40,000.
Nah, I think at least 100,000. I think it's 100,000. If 150,000 songs being uploaded a day, 150,000, 100 of them shits is rap.
Yeah.
Man, I saw something the other day on an Instagram post where it says like it was a number like over 100,000 is being uploaded, but less than 90,000 is being heard streamed over less than 5 times.
That's what I'm
And I
saying.
was like, wow,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy as hell. Like you can't get 10 people to listen to your song that you upload. People
Yeah,
just
but
upload shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like it just feels like rap is in trouble, and I think microwave rap is in trouble. Rap is the only music where you can do it microwavable. R&B, you can try it, but we can hear it. Rap, it was kind of like, as long as it was good, it was okay. But I feel like now it's so much of it and everybody's putting out songs. Bro, this shit is all about the story, man. It's so easy to win in music. It's just storytelling, bro. These artists are just thinking that they're pushing music. You are not pushing music. You're pushing your story. Like Nicki and Meg have the #1 songs and #1 and 2 songs because there's a story attached to both songs and everybody's got to pick their side.
You know what's going on? It's like the TikTok effect is going on. They're trying to make songs to make, if I make this song and they do a specific dance to my song or do this one part, then it'll go viral. And I think that's what's going on with the music.
Do you think that's why they're crossing over? Like other artists are crossing over, like going to Afro beats and other parts of the world collaborating with artists? Is that why?
I mean, it's hot right now. The Afro scene is super hot.
Black people are hot.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, Afro beats is diet hip hop. It's all the fun of hip hop, just none of the violence that it comes with, none of the bullshit. I've never went to an Afrobeats party.
They talk about love
and thought, man, I gotta have my gun in here. But I went to rap parties and thought that to myself, I gotta have my gun in here. Just being honest, it's just, I think that everybody is tired of rap. I just think that rap is tired of microwave rap. Well, not tired of rap, but microwave rap.
Let me ask y'all this. So, obviously, shout out to Tehran again. One of the awards that won was best rap melodic for Little Durk, All My Life with J. Cole.
Which we did.
Wow. Right. So being that, Durk being such a big artist and that being a positive record, do you think that other younger artists are now going to maybe try to follow in his footsteps and follow that formula and put out more positive shit?
Let me answer that question. But like, I have a young artist and he popping, but like, they don't care about none of that shit.
They don't care about Grammys.
They don't care. They don't even think about the Grammys. There's so much stuff when I talk to him and I ask him stuff. They're worried about what they see from their friends that's in the studio with them and what's being said on their Instagram and social media. They could give a fuck about what me, Ray, you have done or like a melodic song that we like. They may think it's cool, but it's like, that's not me.
Right.
And it's like, damn, I have to teach.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We have to teach. It's like, and it's so hard now because everyone's telling them they're great when they're looking at their phone. But
do they not give a fuck or do they not know? It's a difference.
Because
they don't know.
I can't say they don't give a fuck.
They don't know.
They don't know, but by them not knowing, they're not as open. And so we have to figure out as leaders and as managers how to get artists to open up. Because at the time, they look at me like I'm old, I don't know what I'm talking about. And it ain't about that, it's about experience.
Right.
And so a lot of the new kids, they're looking at the older people. It's like, you're old. You don't know what I'm talking about. Everything's in my phone. I know what everybody's telling me right now.
By the way, that's true. Yeah. But the problem is that there's still a process to greatness that requires the people around you. And if you're one of those artists that think you don't need help, then you are officially lost.
Basically, they're trying to take the cheat code.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a lack of respect in the urban black community.
Sure.
Like I give you an example. I was at the Grammys and I was watching when Flavor Flav walked through. And I was watching when he walked through, all the white people, mind you, this the Grammys. So, we right in the front. Mother's like, Flav. And it was going crazy. And I was like, if that was the BET Awards, I don't know if they would have went that crazy for Flav.
Mm-hmm. No, they definitely wouldn't.
Almost, you know what I'm trying to say? So I think that is the point of these shows, Be Rich, is that there is a lack of respect, but who are the elders? You can't get mad at the lack of respect if there's no elders. Wow. And that's kind of why I started doing a podcast, because I'm like, who are the elders? Who are the people that's going to say right from wrong when people don't want to hear it? Because that's what elders do in our community. And in our world, older A&R guys, the black and gray A&R guys with the salt and pepper beards, they don't last long. Right. Like, you don't see too many black men in our business who are in our business because they look at us as our extraction is cool. And you're only cool for a certain amount of time. It's not cool I feel like I'm cool in my 40s, but that's just me maybe. But you understand what I'm trying to say? Sure, I think there is an evolution happening of these. That's why I put that post where all the older people are winning, because I'm like, bro, if you pay attention, like this shit is changing. Like people are tired and we still in it. So when I look at these guys, I'm like, that's why my favorite line 2 Chainz ever said was, old enough to be your daddy, young enough to fuck your mama. Like that's really the energy out here. That's really the energy we out here. It's like, nigga, I might look like I'm old enough, but I'm young enough.
And the parents are getting younger, and the grandparents getting younger, and it's like no parent because we the same. Basically, we the same age. We friends now, you know. So it really is not no elder.
But hip hop is something that we're all connected to in a different way because it is a lifestyle. And I don't think the genre is going to die, but I do believe that you're going to have to be a superior rap artist in the next 24 months to make it, or a superior song maker as a rap artist, like a Nelly type nigga who understands how to make hits, makes them and does it, like a Post Malone type guy. Like I think either you have to be that, or you're gonna have to be a really rap magician who knows words or whatever. But I just think that just them dudes that woke up and wants to just make a rap song because they think they look cool, I just think that those people are gonna be treated differently in this game now.
You know, I was looking at the hip hop charts with the iTunes charts of just music was in the top charts. And a lot of music that's in the top charts of songs that's been out 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, like Little Baby Freestyle is still up there. And so what's going on is, and from my just looking at it, you know, radio's not as important as it used to be, and it's not burning out songs faster. So it's taking artists longer to break and songs longer to break. So it could be a song that you have out that's been out 2-3 years ago. It hasn't broken yet, but it still has a chance to. So it's taking longer to do that. And I think because it's not burnt, songs aren't burning out before, because radio used to burn out a song so much. It's not being burnt out as much. So I think it's just taking artists longer to break, and it's taking songs longer to break. So don't give up.
Man, but the songs are, but here's the reason. Because you got to do the work first. See, the problem is that artists want to come out and get celebrated and then do the work. No, you come out, you do the work, you look stupid, you look crazy,
because you're gonna have a one
bad.
Okay, so
and then you get to the other side
so
of
the question, what you're saying is, I know what you're saying.
Yep.
But the people out there, what's the work, Dre?
The work is doing shows. The work is doing content. The work is showing up for yourself and your team in your role, right? You know, like it's like right now I'm at work. I'm showing up for my guys. Imagine if I came in here looking crazy. Everybody'd be like, "What are you here for?" Like, no. So for me, the work is the shit you can't see. Right, the shit you can't see, but the best part now is that because of how content is set up, you can let everybody see it now, and that's the key. Like I think Money Long, her record that she got with JD, shout out to all that team. That shit took a year to take off, but that's my point. But like during that year, make content. During that year, fucking go do shows. During that year, go interview on podcasts. Like it's so easy. The object is to do all the work every day.
So everybody knows who you are.
Until you start building the audience to figure out who everybody is. Because a lot of the problem is that they think they putting out. So you think you putting out songs for Lil Baby audience. You don't realize Lil Baby came out what, 7-8 years ago?
Yeah.
Lil Baby audience ain't looking for new young niggas, a new 18-year-old. They like Jay-Z's audience. Us wasn't looking for new young artists, right? So I just think that the work is getting out there in front of the camera and really showing people who you are, what you're doing, and not caring about the fanfare. Let me tell you I'm gonna tell you what I noticed. Here's something I'll tell you. I figured this out. The reason why artists are so mad because they think they have to be talented. Man, and today's business is not about being talented. It's about being smart.
Man, I started a label called No Genre, and I was trying to sign talented artists, and I failed because of that. I didn't go for the artists that was hard workers, that wanted to put the content out, that, you know, maybe their music wasn't as talented as the artists I signed, but those are the artists that's popping, because I'm looking at some of the artists I passed on and they're still relevant to this day. One thing I do want to say is, like, to all the app inventors out there, if somebody can figure out an app to where you're posting on your Reels, your Shorts, your TikTok,
at the same
Facebook
time?
At the same time?
Yeah. It is. AI asks for that.
Oh, AI can do it.
AI does it. Yes, it's AI social media. I got you. I'll show you. And it posts everything. It does it. Oh wow, all of it. Yeah.
Twitter. Yeah. Everything.
There we go. Yeah. Shout out to AI. I didn't know.
And that goes back to 50 Cent when he says that the worst thing an artist can do is have their first song be a hit. That's one of the worst things for their career. But what y'all was saying.
But here's the thing. I want to stress this. The game doesn't care about talent anymore. It cares about, and it doesn't even care about smarts. The game doesn't care about talent, and it doesn't care about hard working either. Because here's the problem with what you just said. There are some artists that think they're in rehearsal, so they're working hard. There's some artists that think that they're in the studio, so they're working hard. They think they're working hard because they're in the studio and they're doing what they think the job is. Smart artists know what the job is. And in today's world, in today's new day, smart artists are gonna win over hardworking artists and over talented artists every day. I'm gonna give you an example who a smart artist is. Aiden Ross is a smart artist. I know he's not an artist. Kai Cenat is a smart artist. I know he's not an artist, but look at what I'm saying. These guys understand the concept of being in front of the camera. They understand that they are a brand. Artists, on the other hand, they want to show you the finished product. No, a smart artist understands that every move you make is an opportunity to show an audience what you're doing so they can connect to you. That's what we need. The game does no longer need talented artists. They don't even need hardworking artists.
And that
they
goes
need
back to our
smart
conversation,
artists.
talent or clout.
Like I heard something you were saying earlier today. It's like whatever you're doing, no matter what you're doing, if you're selling some books, you should have a podcast on it. If you're an artist, you should have a podcast on your shit.
Yeah.
I really think that artists need to take into fact, like if you're an artist, this is what you do. Why don't you post on your Instagram? Why don't you post? Why do you post once a month? Or why do you archive most of your things? You have 2 things because you see bigger artists doing. Right now, if you're a new artist and I'm looking at your Instagram and you only got 3 posts up, why? I don't know nothing about you. I'm just discovering you and I'm coming to your page and there's only 3 posts. Like, leave me something that I can learn about you on.
Consistent.
Stop trying to be little baby.
Right.
Stop trying to be.
That's them doing what they think that the artists do. Smart artists, dog, one thing I'm going to tell you, pay attention. Taylor Swift is the smartest artist in the business. She is very talented, but what makes Taylor Swift a global superstar is she is brilliant. When we at the Grammys, you understand, as soon as an artist performs, Taylor Swift gets up and starts dancing. So now what do the camera crew got to do? They have a camera on Taylor. So now while Travis Scott is dancing, she made herself the ultimate curator of music.
Wow.
Because if Taylor Swift became the black woman at the fucking Apollo with the Jerry curl that would rise up. That's what she became. If Taylor Swift is up, dog, swag surfing. Taylor Swift, she swag surfs, is up 700%.
She wants to remix
She is, but listen, she is smart.
Yeah.
She is not talented, there are artists that's just as talented as Taylor Swift. She is smart. Beyonce is smart. Jay-Z is smart. Billie Eilish is smart. Killer Mike is smart. All the artists that are winning are smart, because the one thing you can't do in today's market no more is go up on stage and sing and go up on stage and rap and think that's the end of it. Right. So the most major moment of the night at the Grammys, the most talked about night at the Grammys was Jay-Z's speech. He didn't rap. He understands the concept of using his voice, using his tools, whatever tools are around him. Artists that want to win today have to be smart.
Sure. That's true.
And they have to know their role. They have to know what everything is. And they have to understand that they are the brand. They are the product. Taylor Swift knows that. She did not come to the Grammys. She stands up. And guess what happens? When you see her celebrate every artist, guess what it makes you want to do for her? Vote for her. Yeah. Right. Celebrate her. That's why she wins every award. She understands that she's a politician.
You're right. Sure. And I think about the football with the Travis Kelce stuff. Like, that's lifestyle. And she's winning in there. Like, I heard when she came on the Monday Night Football and she had something on, they say that sales went up 1,000% on what she had on.
She knows her power. She knows her influence. And to me, as a smart artist, you have to know your influence. And these artists now, talent is... the order is smart, hard work, talent. In that order. You got to be smart at doing your job and know what your job is. You got to be talented, because obviously that has to play a role in it. And I mean, you have to work hard and then you have to be talented. But it's not hard to win, y'all. It's so easy. You just got to, Bruno Mars is a machine. Sure. The Weeknd is a machine. Doja Cat is a machine. These artists know their role. Most artists don't know their role, bro. They're not smart. They're just talented. They just think that I'm going to show up and people are going to scream my name and I'm going to sing a song and my life's going to change. No, baby boy. Nigga, Usher wanted that Super Bowl. So guess what the Super Bowl was this year? Where's the Super Bowl this year?
Vegas.
Where has Usher been the last year and a half working, owning Vegas? That was a plan. He was working to get the Super Bowl. He didn't come up and say, I'm Usher Raymond, and you guys should let me do it. No, he showed I'm Usher Raymond. And that's what artists don't understand. You got to show.
Hey, another point, like Killer Mike winning the Grammy, like he didn't just, they put in the work. You have to go, politic, Kiss Babies did that. His team, salutes to you guys. Y'all put in the work to win that Grammy. Sure. They didn't just automatically win a Grammy.
And you know what's so crazy? You're right, because Killer Mike does a party out here. We go, he gives a speech. And that makes me come here the next day and film and say Killer Mike needs to win Grammy of the Year.
Right.
Like he understood
they
the
politic with the
story,
right
but Killer Mike is brilliant.
Like what he did right was like all the writers and all the voters. He went, he did stuff for the Grammys, did free events in each city, probably LA, New York, politicked it. Like you say, what you just said, that was playing. That wasn't just by luck.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you in today's market, artists have to be smart. They have to be smart workers. Talent is after. Smart workers, then talent. Because if you're smart and you work hard, you're gonna win. I'm being honest with you. Teron was a smart worker. Like that's what he was. Teron learned, like he wasn't trying to be a songwriter. That was his route to feed his family. Teron didn't wake up and say, I'm gonna be songwriter of the year. He wanted to be an artist, and he started writing for other people along with himself with the hopes like, well, at least I can make some money until my artist shit work. And then the writer shit took off. And then when he realized it was taking off, then he really went to go sit up under Dr. Luke. And I sat up under L.A. Reid, and we learned the business. That was 2013. We could have easily been like, fuck that, we up.
Yeah.
We was like, nope. Let's go learn from the greats. And that's why he's 41 and he's sought after, and he can stop when he wants to. Most writers, when they get to a certain age, they lose it. Why? Because they think they don't even know what they had when they had it. Right. Teron was like, I want to know how to use this shit. So he went to work for Dr. Luke, went and worked with LA. He sat in the room and wanted to earn this shit. He sat with Greatness Circuit, fucking Benny Blanco, Mike Will, fucking all these guys who are really masters at this shit, Mustard. And he learned Rodney Jerkins, and he learned the game from them. And then when his moment came, he was there. He could have easily walked in and been like, I'm the best. Yeah. And he felt like he was the best, but he didn't walk in and act like
if you know him, he always felt he's the best. And you should feel like you're the best at what you do. But you should also be humble enough to learn from, people.
You should be humble enough to know when someone does it better.
Yes.
And be also smart enough to know how to get away to learn what they learned however you can.
Take the game and run with it.
That's what I mean by smart.
Yes. Exactly.
Take the game and run with it. Like Jay-Z is the smartest probably rapper alive. At least we think he is. But look at him. He's worth $2.5 billion. Everybody around him is rich. His wife is beyond. Like, dog, he's smart.
Very.
Dr. Dre is smart. Smart artists win, not talented. I know niggas that think, man, I'm the most talented nigga ever me. Are you smart?
Right.
Can I give you a piece of game and you take it and make it your own and develop it? No, you can't. Because if you could, guess what? We giving out game right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
The answer to the question is right here on this pod, but they still want to get in your face. That's because they're not smart. They think they're so talented that all I got to do is get in Ray's face and he going to see me and be like, fuck the world. I want to work. No, bro, that's so rare.
That's very
that is the rarest thing. Bruno Mars is one of the greatest artists of all time, bro. He is one of the greatest. Atlantic still didn't see it in the beginning. Why, nigga? Because it's not just about talent. It's about showing that you're committed to the job by doing the work, and you're smart enough to understand when to talk, when to shut the fuck up, when to get front, and if you figure that out, you'll be good.
Now, I'm proud to say that I was part watching him come up. He put in a lot of work writing, helping labels with other artists. He put a lot of work in.
His first hit was Right Round for fucking Flow Rider. People don't even know that.
Wow. Okay, so what do you guys think Usher's first song will be when he performs on the Super Bowl?
Ooh. Yeah.
What you think, Ray? Hold on. Ray, let's put this on the record for Ray.
I think it's either going to be, I think he's going to come out to Caught Up.
Caught Up? You make me want to.
Nah, the reason
Confessions.
Why, the reason why I
say
say
Confessions.
The reason why I say Caught Up.
He going to do
Nah, I think
it's too much energy.
I know, but I think comes later.
Don't he have a stadium song though? He has something. No,
he got a couple. No, it's either okay. In my opinion,
I'm gonna say Confession.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm about to say it's gonna be Caught Up or Oh My God. If he's gonna give us the Grammys, if he's gonna give us real Usher, then it should be Caught Up.
It's gonna be Oh My God.
But because it's the Super Bowl, it might be Oh My God.
It's Oh My God.
He has to come.
Why do you think
with,
Oh My God?
Because it's like.
But I think it's Caught Up, and I also think it's gonna be.
Yeah. They gotta have high energy.
That's right?
Yeah.
That's So I'm like,
I'm thinking the energy to come out. It's either or Oh My God.
I think
I don't think he could do I don't think he could do
Because one of the biggest ones.
Is Dr. Dre sit at the table at the piano and play the doom 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 doom. Is the moment. So I don't think he busts that nut in the beginning.
It's Oh My God.
But I do believe Oh My God. But if I had okay, so here's the thing. If he comes out to Oh My God, and I do know it's the Grammys. If he comes out to Oh My God, it's like, okay, he's catering his sounds to everybody. But that first song is gonna let us know what nigga coming. Is it the safe nigga? Is it the nigga? Is it the what nigga? Is it the Atlanta nigga? Because that's going. Because if he comes out the caught up, because y'all got to remember, this is also a chance for people to know him, right. And for me, it's like I know he's gonna do. I can't without you. I know he's gonna do without you. We know what songs he's gonna do. He's not gonna do Daddy's Home.
He's
not gonna do. He's not gonna do No Limit. He's gonna do Confessions.
Throwback.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Not throwback.
Why not?
He's not doing throwback. What? He got many other hits.
Because you gotta remember, he's gonna have to do Without You. He's gonna have to do Oh My God, OMG, and he's probably gonna have to do DJ Made Us Fall in Love Again. So if he's performing 8 records, 3 of them is gonna be those. 3 out of 8 is gonna be those songs.
You think he does I Don't Mind?
Nah. Hell nah. He didn't even shoot a video for I Don't Mind.
So this is the.
Oh no, you don't know the story.
I do.
Okay, no, hell. Well,
but we in Vegas. Like, you don't think?
No, nigga.
No.
It's Super Bowl. Man.
Super Bowl,
first of all, you gotta think about it's the Super Bowl, man. So he's definitely gonna keep it safe.
And Jay-Z brought him.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I can see. I'm telling y'all,
it's not gonna be no
he
real
better
R&B.
He better do. Like, listen, if I'm on Usher's team, I'm telling you.
You thinking like that?
No, I'm telling you. If I'm on Usher's team, and by the way, I don't have no influence because they've been rehearsing in the Grammy. They've been rehearsing for Super Bowl for the last 2 weeks. Because I already know somebody who's going to be on the set.
Oh,
and
so
I
you heard it. So you heard it.
No, I already know somebody's going to be on the set performing with him. So I already know this dude is going to be there.
He know the set.
He know the set.
No, I don't know the set list. No,
I feel like he's going to come out with Confessions.
I wouldn't ask that. I wouldn't ask somebody that because it's.
So if Oh My God comes on, y'all.
You don't have to call, definitely.
Of course.
Yeah.
But y'all got to also think what songs have the best choreography. When that nigga does You Remind Me, and he does that dance and he does that fucking flip at 46 years old, going on 47.
That's amazing.
You ain't been to his shows?
I didn't come with y'all to Pat.
I can see him doing You Remind Me.
He gonna have to, nigga. He does, and nigga, that's gonna be the most iconic moment of the show. Him doing that fucking flip, holding it.
What
entire
collab,
Super Bowl.
What big collab? Because it's probably gonna be a collab.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it. Lil Jon gonna have to be there. Lil Jon is on. Usher 2 biggest songs to perform is Lil Jon is on it and Ludacris is on it.
Right.
Ludacris is on and Lovers and Friends.
Right.
And Lil Jon is on
what about Lovers and Friends?
He gonna have to do that.
That's
his biggest song he performs in his wherever he goes.
Yeah.
He got the whole Super Bowl. I go all the people be looking around like, bro. If I was Usher, I would do the blackest show I could do. And let everybody know this is what you're gonna expect on tour.
Yes,
because that's how you get hot. You don't get hot by getting seats in the ring. Beyonce is who she is because black people are in those seats.
So Usher
you can get 50,000 black people to show up for you. You that motherfucker. Beyonce got 50,000 black people. And people like, bro, I'm telling you, Usher needs to show them I'm that nigga and with his show.
Yeah,
you got a point.
For sure.
I hope he does it. I don't know. I don't want to get into it because I'm close to it. Obviously, we got 3 songs on the album. He gonna have to do Love in This Club.
Definitely coming.
He got to do Love in This Club.
That's my song. Brought Jeezy up,
bruh. He got to do.
Come out.
He bringing the whole Atlanta. Y'all,
make the show real Atlanta.
That'd be different.
I'm going to that,
bruh. I'm telling you. Listen, Jay-Z is the curator. He's the artist. Nobody can get in his way. Jay-Z got rich and got dreads. Beyonce got rich and became blacker.
For sure.
That group. Them two understand the power of black.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nobody understands the power of black more than them two and then the Obamas in that order.
But is it the money?
They know black is powerful, baby.
And the money
when we show up,
it.
the motherfuckers is there.
They there.
Okay. So
what we got?
Hollywood Unlocked have posted songs that belong in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. So I'm gonna ask you guys your choice, okay? Right. So we got Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day. Ice Cube to Beanie Sigel, Feel It in the Air, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Kendrick Lamar, Mobb Deep, Shook Ones, Missy Elliott, Superfly, Lil Wayne, A Million, Tupac, California Love, Cream, Wu-Tang, 99 Problems, Jay-Z, 50 Cent in the Club.
So you know it was not black people in the room when they came up with that list.
So
because the fact that Jay-Z,
we gotta go by the list.
Is on the list.
Go by the list.
No, what's your list? Give us your list. Be real.
Okay.
What's your top? Give me your top 5 hip hop. Give me 5 songs you want to induct to Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Hollywood Unlocked have posted
that's
this.
no problem. Outkast, Get Up, Get Out.
Okay, he went there. Okay. I like a nigga going there before.
He went Atlanta on him.
Biggie, the first song.
One More Chance.
No, Juicy.
Juicy.
Okay.
For sure.
Actually, the first one was unbelievable.
Okay, Jack Dance. We know you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just
three more. Come on. Damn, right.
Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I could just freestyle 5.
I'm gonna say your artist.
I'm really trying to make sure that. Tupac, Hit 'Em Up.
Interesting.
Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
Ooh.
How many is that? You got
That's
one more.
4. I got one more. Man. Hey Ya, Andre 3000, man. That's not bad.
What's yours?
Mine would be.
I love you.
Okay, you know I'm a little younger than y'all, so I'm gonna say 50 Cent in the club.
I'm young
gonna
enough
say
to I'm just playing
Ashanti.
with you.
My roster: Ashanti, Tupac, of course. Biggie.
Ashanti what?
Ashanti.
That's not hip hop. I'm sorry.
Give us
That's
5
R&B.
songs. Don't try to give us artists.
Yeah.
We put your ass on the spot. Give us your 5.
Okay.
Don't. See, can I tell y'all
that's
something?
fine.
I want to tell all my guests something. I want to tell all my guests something. I want to tell y'all something on record. Man, fuck what these people listening think. Man, give us your list.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
That's the whole point of this
my
world.
list.
I want
I
your
said
list.
50 Cent in the club. That's hip hop, right?
Yep.
I said Biggie.
Which one?
Tupac.
Biggie what? You didn't say which song.
Okay. Ready to Die.
That's the album.
That's the album. Oh, it says songs. Okay, I'm tripping.
See? I got it.
Why stomping her ass?
Good.
No, go.
Okay, y'all got me.
I'll give you 5. First of all, I'm
okay, my songs will be.
it's not even that.
No, I didn't think about that.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me see. Okay, let me go back to.
So you said.
So it would be In the Club, 50 Cent.
Yep.
Okay. Then it would be Ashanti, Rain on Me.
That's not a rap. That's rap.
That's R&B. I know, but that's just my song. Like, I can't. That's my top 5. Okay, we're going to do top 5 songs.
See how you? No, she switched it.
I could've
Let
did
Jack
20
go. Let
songs
Jack go.
already.
Let Jack go. Let Jack go. No, let her give it time. Let Jack go. Give us your 5.
T.I., what you know about that?
Oh, that's a good one.
Of course, 5th in the club. Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life.
That's a good one.
Mobb Deep, Shook Ones.
That's a good beat.
And, damn, what would be 5? For
See,
me,
it's not easy.
just for me,
The song.
Tupac or Machiavelli to Live and Die in L.A.
You
I like that one.
I got a whole new 5 now. Go ahead.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be
Y'all
honest with you? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna give 5 that pops in my head, but there's 500 I can give. But
Yeah.
if I think about 5, I'm gonna definitely say 50 Cent in the club. I'm gonna say Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind. I'm gonna say Biggie, Big Papa. I'm gonna say, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna say Young Jock is going down.
That was about though.
And then I'm gonna say the 5th one is gonna go in there. I'm gonna say Swag Surfing by FLY.
That's
Like,
a classic,
because
though.
we didn't say artists, we said songs. So I tried to get my first 3 was connected to 3 Hall of Fame artists, but I was like,
Man, you know what?
Young Jock
I thought
going
about
down.
songs. I thought about songs. I didn't think about artists. I mean, I thought about first time I heard Juicy. I was riding through the AU in my car bumping, and I remember put it in. I remember the Craig Mack, Flavor of Your Ear, and that was hot during that time. And then Juicy I was like, what the hell? Because I already liked the song. And he said, it was all a dream. Used to read Word Up magazine. It's like, who the hell is this? This shit is slapping. It didn't matter if it, like, I'm an Atlanta nigga, so I like Atlanta music at that time. And it was kilo down, but that shit stood the fuck out.
Look, I tell you something.
that's true.
Every artist that worked, you can go back to how they started, and you can hear why people love them. Give you an example. Biggie starts off. We talk about Juicy. Biggie gave you his why. Artist, his connectivity. Biggie gave you his why before he started rapping. Yo, this song goes out to all the people that told me I never amount to nothing.
Yeah.
This song goes out to the people that was to call the police on me while I was hustling to feed my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he let you know what he was talking about, where he came from, and what he was doing, and that's why it works. He didn't just come in and say, baby, baby. He told us what it was. If you listening to Jay-Z when he came out with fucking I'm Out for Dead Presidents, I remember being a teenager and this nigga landed on a helicopter and jumped in a GS 300 and he was rapping about, and he said, who want money like, I want money like Cosby, who wouldn't? But the way you talking is telling me y'all niggas really ain't getting no pudding, or he said something like that. And I remember just thinking like, who is this nigga? This nigga is talking that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when you think about great artists, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City, they came in the game letting you know who they were, what they represented. Connectivity, guys. If you're an artist listening to this, don't just put out a song. Put out a song that lets us know who, what, why, and where, and allow us to attach ourselves to that.
You know what was good about that album, and a lot of albums have gone away from it? It's like they put skits in those albums. They made it personality. You know, like artists, like put personality in your shit. Put some skits and let us know like where you came from, some ideas that you have. Because you don't just put a project with just songs on it. Like I think about when you said Good City, Kendrick Lamar, I thought about all the skits that was on that album. It reminded me of some old Outkast albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just thought of like 5 other songs.
Yeah, but my thing is that when I think about hip hop Hall of Fame songs, I think about the song.
I'm ready for y'all.
Go ahead. Give us your 5.
Y'all ready?
After Google.
Y'all ready? No, I didn't Google anything.
Go ahead.
I didn't Google.
Go ahead. Give it to us. Give us your 5.
Okay, Mobb Deep, Quiet Storm remix. 50 Cent In the Club, Tupac, Dead Mama, Lil Wayne, Fireman, and Beanie Siegel, Feel It in the Air.
See, good list. By the way, you can ask me tomorrow's gonna be. A different list.
You know, it'll be a good one next week.
Tell us.
R&B.
Top 5 R&B songs. Nigga, we can do it now.
Okay.
This is our shit. Like, let's give me your 5 R&B songs.
Y'all trying to calm me
But see,
out.
here's the hard part. I think that is unfair, and I think that we gotta find some kind of criteria, because you can't say R&B without thinking Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You, but then it's like that came out in the 70s or
Nah, man, 5. Fuck it, let's go. Don't give no excuses.
From
Fuck
the 70s.
It could be from the fucking 30s to now.
5. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my 5 songs that could go. 5 R&B songs that can go to the Hall of Fame.
Sam Cooke.
Go ahead, Rita. You go first. Your question.
I say Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye.
Ooh.
I say
what? That's a good one.
Come and Talk to Me remix. Jodeci. Shit. I mean, I know this ain't really R&B, but I fuck with it, so I'm putting it there. The Weeknd earned it.
That is R&B.
Why isn't that R&B?
I love
That's
that
definitely
shit.
R&B.
2 more.
I got mine.
Whitney Houston, The Greatest Love of All.
Yes.
Why you looking like that?
I can't wait for you to go. I'm going next. Let's go.
And my last one, I don't know. It just coming to my head. Easy like a Sunday morning.
Commodores. What? Oh my God. I love that song. I love all my shit.
There you go.
I'm going to go. You want me to go?
Yeah.
New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain?
That's my song. That's that Boston.
Jodeci, Fiendin'.
Ooh.
Usher, Superstar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Man, Mary J. Blige, I'm Going Down.
Mary J. Blige, man, Real Love. I'm sorry.
And then I'm gonna say 112 Cupid.
Ooh, I
know I can have 5 other different ones. But I'm like, that's 5 for now. Like, Jack,
Cupid.
Jack, your turn.
Well, B Rich kind of took one of mine.
It ain't no one. Why is no one of yours?
No, but he just said it after his 5.
Don't worry about it.
But look,
go ahead.
definitely Real Love, Mary J. Blige.
That's a good one.
Make It Last Forever, Keith Sweat.
Ooh.
Bump and Grind, R. Kelly.
Ooh.
Between the Sheets, Isley
You got
Brothers,
some good ones.
and Anita Baker, Rapture.
Okay.
What? That's so hard.
Okay, y'all
That's
ready
hard.
for my list?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Ray stole one of mine, but you know that's mine.
I got 2 more.
I'm
I gotta
from
add.
Boston, you know what I'm saying?
Go
So
ahead.
I gotta go with New Edition, Can't Stand the Rain. Blackstreet, Don't Leave. Al Green, I'm Still in Love with You. Aaliyah, At Your Best. The Weeknd and Future, Low Life.
Low Life. That was more of a rap song, but that's
No,
good.
that was like art. Well,
No, listen. Okay, I got to add 2. John Legend, Ordinary People, and Tamar
Jordan.
Braxton, Love and War. Those 2 to me.
oh yeah,
are like,
that was a good one. Love and
Love and
War.
War and Ordinary People. Those 2 records to me
Oh, yeah,
broke
Ordinary
radio
People was
for
hard.
urban records. What else we got? Bree?
Okay, So, okay, Ashley Burgos, which is Bernice Burgos' daughter, she had made a statement saying she woke her baby daddy up with head every day like it's a full-time job. Woo!
What is her nationality?
I think
So my thoughts was she had to do what she had to do to please her man, you know?
They Dominican. You gotta get you a Dominican, a Cape Verde. You gotta get you one of them.
They had to do to please their man. But,
word.
you know, the people are saying, like, dang, like, how could you do that every day? They're basically, like, trying to downplay her. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with a little breakfast throat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I made me like her more, honestly. It made me like her more. I was like, okay, girl, you was trying to get what you could get.
Breakfast throat. Listen, can I tell you something? I think that we live in a world now where women are saying, "F men, we don't need y'all." So to me, just to have a young lady that talks about the work she did for someone she's no longer with,
right?
Because that's what makes it more courageous. If you saying this is what I do for my man that I'm with now, then it kind of feels like, oh, okay,
yeah,
that's why y'all still together. But you telling us you gave all the effort to somebody you're no longer with. So to me, I just think that, you know, we just got to give them some props.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? A lot of women probably do that, but she's just the first to admit it, you know? She's just the first to admit it, because a lot of women probably do it for their man, if not every morning, every night. But she's probably just the first to admit it.
Yeah, but my thing is this, is that you're supposed to.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's like if a man said, I take my kids to school, is like, that's your job.
Yeah, that's your job.
Do your job. If you got a job, do it.
She knew he was
and she took care of her man. And I guarantee you her DMs is going ape shit with niggas. She literally, she just cut down 95% of the culture to the niggas that's like, I want her. Bro, she won.
That's the best way for a guy to be woken up. Like,
Jack, come on, man. Time to grow up, man. Like, we all know that. Like, it's like.
But she knew that too. So
bro,
it's like,
we if you still talking like you ain't getting it, you ain't getting it.
You get it. You reiterate that.
Yeah, but you don't gotta reiterate it. We men, we know what it is. We men, we know what it is. Like, we men, like, we're not 21. Like, if you was 21, I can get that. But you a man, you supposed to, like. I don't listen. I appreciate her for being honest. But to me, too. I think everybody has a job to do, and she understood hers.
She definitely understood her job.
And I think that, you know, more people should understand their jobs, and I think the world will be better.
Facts.
What
else we got?
Okay, Jay-Z's speech saying Beyonce should have one album of the year, which we already talked about that. But so her father, Matthew Knowles, had added to the conversation, was saying the reason why Beyonce hasn't won album of the year is because Columbia Records
doesn't push it. Yeah.
Yes. So what's y'all thoughts on that? Like, that was
well, I love how Matthew Knowles broke it down, because he wasn't trying to shade Columbia. He was just saying that they have an agenda. And maybe the agenda is not Beyonce winning album of the year. Maybe they feel like her being the biggest, most Grammys in history is enough.
You know what, Ray?
Go ahead.
I'll say this. Some teams at Columbia may not have a team.
Put your mic a little close.
I'll tell you who have a team.
Put your mic a little close. Oh, is it good?
Yeah,
okay, good.
I'll say Atlantic has one of the best teams for when they want somebody to win the Grammy, and so maybe Columbia don't have the team to push.
No, they have it, bro. It's not that they're not asking for it.
Well, that could be the case,
and they're not asking for it because they probably don't need it. Like, no disrespect, but Ron Perry, Beyonce won the album of the year doesn't give Ron Perry more notches on his belt. Like, he didn't sign her, he didn't have anything to do with it. He's just the CEO of the company that she signed to. So maybe his agenda is pushing artists that he signed. That happens, by the way. Yeah. So, you know, but I think that the best thing that could have happened was what Jay-Z did, because now when the next time she's in the category, we gonna think about it.
Yeah,
and
let me ask you, who won?
Best Taylor Swift won this year.
Okay, so that's to the viewers. I knew that, but it's the same point, right? What I said about Killer Mike. Did Beyonce put in the work that the people wanted? I mean, I don't know what she did, but I know who Beyonce is, and does she have to put in the work? Probably not. But did Taylor Swift put in the work? Who put in the work? To go do the things they needed. Of course, I would want Beyonce to win, you know, because that's Beyonce. But Taylor Swift won. That's what it is, and we all know, like Ray just said earlier, she's a smart artist. So
yeah, you got to be smart.
And I think that Jay's smart. So Jay spoke up for his wife. Was supposed to. Yeah. So that's, by the way, that's how you make noise.
Chess moves.
You make chess moves. Smart artists make smart moves. I guarantee you, next time Beyonce is on the ballot, that Jay-Z speech will be talked about.
Over and over.
That's the story.
Yeah, it's been trending.
That's the story. Create the story. and now she's gonna win.
So go ahead and put that bid in.
He stayed down for sure.
Yeah, he dropped some jewels, definitely.
Yeah.
I just saw like the room. You know, we were in there like nobody like moved from watching him talk.
Yeah, there was
everybody was on it.
But
listening.
he's like it's
You
like
know
that
what I'm
scene in Coming to America, Trading Places, where they asked Eddie Murphy character a question and the whole restaurant got quiet because they're like, this guy knows the answers.
Yeah.
Shh, he's talking.
Trading Places. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, that scene, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like, bro, I love it. I love this shit.
You know what? I'm thinking now. So do you think, you know, they didn't know if Beyonce was going to win or not, just like you didn't know, remember? Do you think they had planned for if we don't win, this is what I'm going to say?
She was nominated.
Oh, she wasn't nominated.
Last year was when she won all the awards.
Oh.
Yeah, she wasn't. She don't
was
have.
she supposed to be nominated this year?
No.
She don't have nothing out.
So
Why he's just saying
That's
that
the
she
point.
won all the
He
awards.
dropped the
last year.
seed.
Damn.
On an off
nominated.
year. When she comes next time, we're gonna be thinking about his speech.
So did Taylor Swift win off her last album?
The one she dropped,
The
yeah,
one she dropped, okay.
but the Grammys have windows, right? So you got to drop a song. I think it's like September 1st
okay.
to like
It's a window.
a certain date. So if it has to be released within those dates,
So
so
Beyonce come out with an album, obviously. So question. He had to like.
that's the smartest move he could do, bro. I'm getting. By the way, I'm getting a Dr. Dre award, so I know I'm talking tonight.
So
I'm gonna stand up
For
for
the
my
time to just
wife.
acknowledge that my wife doesn't
so-
have
An
our
award.
money. Because guess what? Did anybody
still- he
hear
made
me
it
out?
about them.
Hear me out. Did anybody in here know Beyonce didn't have album of the year?
No.
I didn't.
I
That's my
didn't
point.
I didn't know
So
either.
guess what he just did? He told us a story. He educated us. Now, when she comes around next time, we're thinking about it.
This is on the radar. Right?
It's on the radar now.
crazy,
That's
bro.
how you fucking do it. That's why
You
Hov is
just
the
blew me
best.
away.
Because
I
he's
didn't-
smart.
I thought she was nominated against
Nah,
Taylor
she
Swift.
not. That's why
she
he
was
did
never
it. So
nominated.
now it don't look like he's dissing anybody
She
in the
was never
category.
nominated.
Wow.
So now it looks like I'm just saying, y'all, by y'all criteria, why she ain't got this the most coveted award and she got more than everybody else. Now people are like, whoa, dog, he's smart, bro. Smart artists wins, smart executives wins, smart labels win, smart podcasters win. If you're smart, you're gonna fucking win in today's
That's
world.
true.
You have to be smart more than anything, though.
Smart.
Would you say smart or more be smart or more know the politics of it?
Smart is knowing the politics.
Politics,
I
for
was about to
sure.
say that.
Smart is knowing the politics. Smart is knowing what's going on. Smart is knowing your role. Just being smart. You have like those are the kind of artists that win today. Because if you're just an emotional artist, you're gonna lose. I mean, or you might get a lucky and win, but you at the mercy of your dumbass decisions.
Yeah, for sure.
Smart artists win. Jay and Beyonce are smart. By the way, I just want to say one thing. I think the dopest thing about the Grammys, and you have to be there to understand, is that when you're sitting down on the floor, I mean, you have the who's who of the world, like
Right.
Taylor, Lizzo, SZA, Kendrick, Miley. Everybody's in that room. When they go to commercial, everybody goes to Beyonce and Jay table. Am I right or wrong?
That's a fact.
Nigga, it's like you would think like when that's the
president.
most beautiful thing I've ever seen is that this room filled with the most powerful people in the world. When they came in the room, the photographers, the people trying to get pictures, everybody is
I know,
bum
I'll be
rushing
trying
their
to get
table.
by their table too.
You know,
Everybody. And I'm saying, but like, I ain't trying to do that. If I sold 18 million records this year,
Right.
I'm at my own table.
Yeah.
But they have established it where they are the royal family.
Like the
Jay-Z and
politics.
Beyonce are America's royal family.
For sure.
Whether they like it or not, whether you don't like it, you cannot take that from them. When they walk in the room, the who's who want to be at their table.
Nah, like I seen it firsthand back in 2010 when the Jay-Z and Eminem did the Home and Home concerts, and I saw like we had opened up for them, so I had an opportunity to be where they come watch the concert, and I saw Beyonce come through, and it was like the parting of the sea, and I just saw how many people just wanted to come up and talk to her, and another person I saw do that night was Will Smith and Jada.
Yeah.
They came through. They had the same type of energy.
yeah.
So everybody wanted to be around them and talk to them. And I seen Lady Gaga come through. And not saying,
No, I got you.
but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, because
Right, for sure.
it becomes the spectacle of the night. Like when you walk into the Grammys, they're not there the first hour. So it's just this table and you just know who it's for. And when they walk in, the entire arena could feel it. Like they're here.
Yeah.
And they get to their table and then it goes, they get to their shit. And then it's like, all right, to commercial, and nigga, you see motherfuckers coming from everywhere just to get in their table, just to be in the space with them. It's the illest shit because this is the who's who world. This is Meryl Streep.
And you come to see us.
Yeah.
Like, bro, dog, I think that they are the smartest couple in America, and they showing it.
And they stick together for sure.
And if they don't, they know how they need to look like they together.
Right,
That's smart.
exactly, yeah.
When you saw after that salon shit,
that
when
lemonade.
you saw that nigga get in the car, you would have never known that she was trying to fight him in the elevator. How smooth he was.
That's how you gotta do it.
And guess what Beyonce came out doing?
Waving.
Nigga, they understand the assignment
Yes,
in the
for sure.
character they need to play, and that's why they're the best. And if you commit to the character, you will fucking win. And then he says what he says. He says, show up every day. He's giving you the blueprint that they took.
Yeah.
And if you more worried about taking a picture with them, you don't want to be great.
No.
You just want to be around greatness. Nah, if you really want to be great, you heard what he said. He said, show up every day for yourself, do the work, don't worry about who's watching, and then one day they're gonna call you a goat. Him and his wife. They showing you that they're the proof. Now, if you don't believe that for yourself, then get the fuck off the pot. But if you believe that, show up. And that's what we gonna do.
Show up.
Show up.
Okay, Tank and Jay Valentine say Fabulous is the greatest R&B collaborator of all times. I think so. What y'all think? Come on, he had Little Mo with the song with Little Mo, Jagged Edge.
I'm gonna say he's number 2.
You gonna say Usher?
No.
Prince.
Rap.
Kiss.
Fuck no. It's easy.
Jay-Z.
LL Cool J. LL Cool J did female records. Around the Way Girl. I Need Love.
He was the matter of fact.
He's the first person to do R&B.
R&B.
Radio, the album, he had 2 love songs on there when rappers weren't doing love songs. It was a neat
Hey
You
Love.
Can Give
Hey
Me
Love.
More.
Hey Love.
Yeah, he
Shit
definitely.
with Total.
Yeah.
But I think
Who
what
Do
she's
You
saying-
Love?
Paradise.
I think what she's saying though is like
The collaborate-
the
what did he
collaboration, like being
collaborate
on
with?
guest,
Yeah.
like features.
All I
Yeah.
Have. Doing It. Hey Lover. Bro, I'm looking
Need
at it
Love
right
was
now.
the biggest love song ever,
Lounging. Who Do You Love? Around the Way Girl. Paradise with him and A-Marie.
A-Marie.
Don't forget
I'm
Love
trying to
You
think of
Better.
Another one.
So
I'm gonna love
let's
you
clear this up.
better.
Let's clear this up, Ray. So is she talking about? Okay, if you're right about if Cool J doing love songs, but if she talking about Fabulous being on, because I don't know Fabulous doing love songs. I know him being features on.
No. I think R&B.
songs.
I think R&B records will rap on it. So when I think Fab, I think So Into You. Give me the rest.
Superwoman.
Superwoman.
That
Jagged
was his
Edge.
record.
With a-
That
was
was
his.
Into You was his record too. Superwoman was
to me, it was
Superwoman was Mo's record.
He
Mo's
did
record,
Jagged
that's it.
Edge.
And let's
with
be
a party
clear. And let's be
ad.
clear. It's one other person. Ja Rule.
Oh,
Ja Rule was
I
hard
didn't
too,
think
though.
about-
And
Yeah.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe made girl records too. Fab is in top. Fab to me is number 2.
Okay,
I would
so
put
I
LL
can say
number
Ja
1.
Rule because Ja Rule did. He had his run with Ashanti. They had their run for
Nelly?
a long time. What?
Nelly, top
What?
10. I think top 5. R&B rappers that was adjacent to R&B. Nelly, nigga, don't forget Nelly and his girls out performing their records together.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I gotta put Ja before Fab though.
And I ain't
But
gonna
there was
lie,
a point in
the
time
reason
where
I gotta put-
Fabulous was on everybody's
Nah, but
R&B song,
the
though.
reason why I'm gonna put Ja over Fab is because Fab is that Ja Rule, that was his claim to fame, making girl records. Fab made girl records, but Fab was a rapper.
Right.
He was a rapper's rapper. So it's like he wasn't regular. He wasn't just like Fab got bars. Like I think that he just was like that one nigga that was cool enough that R&B accepted, but rap accepted. He's more the hybrid.
So why is he considered like in your top 10 or top 20? Because Fabulous don't come up.
No,
me.
we're talking about R&B records.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But what you said to me was just now was he had bars, and I'm thinking about it. He did have bars, but it just popped in my
does.
head. Damn, I don't never think of Fabulous when it comes to
Yeah.
rapping.
That might not be what
That's
you're
some
known
up
for, but I'm
north
saying
stuff,
there's a
though.
culture of people
Yeah.
in New York that consider like Breathe 1 into the 2.
Yes.
Like Fab is
Yeah,
ill.
Yeah.
He's ill, but that's what I'm saying.
Why isn't it?
Because people are like Tank, my brother Tank is saying he's an R&B rap, and I'm like, I don't look at him like that.
Yeah.
That nigga he was the hybrid. Like Hove was the hybrid. Fab was to me was like Hove Jr. He made he was
that's what I wanna hear.
MC.
That's what I
He was
hear.
MC. He made records for commercial, but he also had bars. I just think that he didn't have, in my opinion, a Dame in the beginning, screaming at the top of the lungs for him, saying, "This what we doing." Because I feel like we give Jay-Z a lot of credit, but we got to just admit, like, Jay had Dame, and Dame was fighting all the fights for the business. So
sure.
I just think that if Fab had a Dame, he would have been just
That's a
as
good
big.
point, man.
Because Hov was quiet. Hov didn't talk. Dame was talking for them. Go look at the backstage fucking documentary.
Right.
Hov rarely talked.
Yeah.
Dame was the guy that was looping through it because Jay-Z didn't care enough, like they said.
Artist.
And he probably was like, I'm out cool this shit. And he did. Me, the coolest nigga in the world. I don't know. Jay-Z is the coolest nigga to ever probably live, if you ask me. Like, maybe for Sinatra is right after him, but
I think if you talking about lyrics, you got to put Fab definitely in top 5. Especially from New York.
Oh,
have to.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
What I'm saying though,
I'm about to
is
say top 5 lyrics all
if
time.
somebody gonna come with a top 10 list and Fab ain't on your brain, he's not gonna be there.
He has to be though.
Right now, because you're
He
thinking
should
about
be
it.
there.
And
He
what-
right.
and what-
Yeah,
and what
he
Ray-
definitely
But
should be in your
here's
top
the
5.
thing though, because he doesn't have a loud person, bro. Think about all the people that like Ja Rule had
Irv Gotti.
Nigga, DMX had the Rough Riders.
Right.
Them niggas was
Swiss
not
Beats.
playing. Swiss was in his. Like
was
these
his
niggas
style,
that
yeah.
won, nigga, Drake and Wayne had Baby and Slim.
For sure.
Like Fab literally did it just with Fab, bro. Like he just didn't have a nigga standing next to him saying, he my nigga the best.
Fab need to get his flowers. You pointing, I ain't
Not flowers.
Nah.
We don't give flowers.
He give credit around
Right,
here.
definitely.
Oh, well, give him his credit.
Yeah,
Give
he
him his
get credit around here, but I'm
Yeah.
saying you got to look at it from that standpoint. Like the nigga really is a GOAT, bro. I just think that, I'm telling you, bro, that's why you got to give Dame props. Whoever had a Dame won.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
Whoever
Somebody
had
got to
Dame
be the
won.
voice behind the
A
artist.
voice that's
You feel?
a voice that's like not gonna play. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
dog, I'm being honest with you.
Stand on business.
I was around the first 10 years of Be Rich and Bob. I probably heard Bob talk 3 times in 10 years. Am I tripping?
Nah.
You was the
You
talker.
was the voice for sure.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Same with you. Like me and you.
Timothy
very
and
similar,
Teron,
bro.
like they
didn't talk.
they
They very quiet.
It was quiet. Like they was like foreigners that didn't want to, and I was the talker. So, but we was all like looked up the Dame. Like we was doing our best
did look
rendition
up
of
the
him.
Dame.
That's some point. Like if you pay attention to the niggas that had that nigga, like look at SZA, look at
Yeah,
fucking Kendrick, look at TDE, Doche, like nigga, because you got Punch in motherfucking Top. You got a nigga that's like, we ain't doing that. We doing this. And I just don't know if Fab, he was signed to Envy. I mean, Envy
No, Clue.
and Clue. I thought
Desert
he signed to
Storm.
I thought Envy was on Desert
Envy
Storm
was
too.
a part of Desert Storm, but Desert Storm was more like Duro, Skane, and Clue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and by the way, I love Duro. I just connected with Skane. I fuck with them, but I never heard them talk. I heard Dame talk. I heard Gotti talk. I heard fucking the CEO. I heard Rough Riders kind of made Swiss Beast the face of it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like they kind of put their nephew out there, but they still had a voice, a thought process. We knew how they dressed. We knew who they
Right.
were. Fab didn't have that. He just had bars, hits, and he was
That's
really
true,
good,
though.
and women liked him, and
Yeah.
niggas respected him. So Fab had that, but if he had a Dame, I think he becomes in that conversation.
I think too, it was more of a regional thing because when Fab started out, it was on the Clue tape. So even though Clue tapes was all over, it was more of a New York thing.
Yeah.
And then when he kind of, signed his deals and stuff, and then Clue kind of transitioned from a mixtape DJ to now, being an executive and then being on the radio, it kind of shifted.
But here's the thing, though.
But we all growing up in New York knew who Fab was.
But look,
Gotcha.
what is Clue doing still?
on the radio.
He's still DJ. That's my point. Clue didn't step into the CEO mode and say like I'm like who I give an example like Tech from Tech with 2 Chainz. Nigga Tech DJ Techniques.
Yeah, DJ Techniques.
He ain't
yeah,
DJing
for
no
sure.
more.
I don't even
No,
think
what
about
does he do?
Techniques doing.
He's
He-
managing. That's my point.
Oh,
My
okay.
point is I'm saying is that Clue still did Clue. He was a great CEO, but he still did Clue. He
Yeah, for
still
sure.
wasn't like the voice. He didn't say, I'm not DJing no more. Like, Baby don't rap no more. I mean, he might give you a album
Couple
here and there,
bars.
but he ain't no rapper. Like, Clue still did Clue. Like, how you gonna get me to the next level and take us far when you still don't want to give up your spot at the radio station? Nigga, Dame gave it all up. Jay gave it. They gave it up. They were CEOs. That's all they did.
Yeah.
Dog, when Jay was fucking on Def Jam, he was running Def Jam every day in the office.
Right.
That's CEO
crazy,
shit.
yeah.
He understood the assignment.
Right.
Okay. So Ice Spice performed on the Spotify stage and the audience wasn't feeling it. They said either let her work with someone who can help her or send her back to the Bronx. So I'm gonna ask you guys,
tough.
being in the music business, how would you try to like revamp Ice Spice, and what would you do to get her in the music? Like they say she needs stage performance. Her stage performance was awful. So how would you rebrand Ice Spice or her performance as an artist?
What we did, I remember when Kevin Gates, when he first started, me and Doug, we rented out a studio rehearsal, and shit, this how you do, this what you say, just through the experience of us working the crowds. Mm-hmm. And now Kevin Gates is a very, very good performer.
Right.
So I remember at one time when we first signed, we thought about getting Dougie Fresh to come teach us on how to do something, because he's one of the best performers ever. Yeah. So get with somebody that Ice Spice, who she admires, that can perform, and hire them to show her what's up.
I'm gonna answer a question like this: a fat guy who gets all the girls, he has money, he gets all the girls. Does he have to lose weight?
No, because he gets all the girls. So what he need to lose weight for?
So why y'all want Ice Spice to learn how to perform when we already rewarded her with hits and millions of dollars?
That's right. So why they complaining now?
So
She been shaking her ass through her whole career.
That's my point. The business, the business didn't incentivize the new artists. They paid them royally, they paid them a lot of money, and now they're rich and their songs are big and they don't know how to be stars.
Yeah, they don't have stage performance.
They don't have, because they don't need to. Now, if you said you need to learn stage performance and you want to be around for 20 years, then maybe they'll learn it. But how do you tell an artist that put out a couple of songs and made making millions and millions of dollars, how do you tell her she's doing wrong? You can't. The world is rewarding her. So the problem with everything going on is that we're rewarding bad behavior. And I believe that audience should stop buying tickets. They should stop streaming. If you feel like you supporting an artist that ain't gonna give you their best. Because one thing we can say about all these classic artists, Mary, B, Usher, fucking you name them, they are all on stage in their fucking 40s killing it. Mm-hmm. That's because they probably making more money now than they made back then. And that's because it wasn't a lot of money then. But they killing it right now. So for me, I hear you, but listen, a fat nigga, Biggie ain't have to lose no weight to get girls. He ain't have to. So why would Ice Spice have to put on a show when y'all paying her to perform?
Yeah.
Stop paying her and she'll get better.
That's facts.
Stop rewarding bad behavior, she'll get better. Bring in somebody who's going to give you a real show. Reward the performers with show opportunities. Simple as that.
And that goes back to when we was talking about artists need to be developed and they got to start, working on their craft. And we were just talking about like they need to stay in the studio and be consistent more, That goes back to that conversation we had about that, and everything. So, Be Rich, how would you work on Ice Spice?
I mean, first I want to see if that's what she want to do. You want to perform better? Is that something you want to do? And if she said no, I would try to convince her. I would give her reasons why she should perform.
Yeah. Would you get her some training, maybe in her stage presence?
I'm getting there. I'm just going through my process.
Okay.
I would tell her, if she told no, she don't want to get better, I'll tell her why she should get better and give her the pros and the cons. And after that conversation, I would feel I could convince her to say, yeah. Then I would find somebody, that's similar, that can perform, and book the rehearsal time and go from there and see what she says. But
I would have told her. You know what I would have told her?
I know you would have told her, like you gave her cold hard face.
Nah, I would have told her, if you work on your show, next time Beyonce sees you, she might greet you with a hug.
That's true.
Because I'm telling you, Beyonce's a Virgo. She don't respect if you ain't working.
Right.
It's like, how you doing, young lady?
Ice Spice a big Beyonce fan?
You ain't see it's footage of her running up on her at the Grammys, and Beyonce kind of like hi, like she ran up on her. Beyonce was like hi and kind of like kept moving.
Wow.
And then she wanted. But my point is, dog, Beyonce doesn't respect you if you're not pulling the work. She showed up for Cardi B, did she not? So it's like she a hater. She just probably showing up for the people she think are really trying. So I would tell her, if next time you see Beyonce, if she sees you put on a real show, she might give you love next time. Because that got to be the new goalpost. Because it can't be, if you get your performance ready, you're going to make millions. I'm already making millions. It got to be. You want respect to Beyonce, you got to get in the studio, and I think if she did that, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
What else? What's the last? We got to close it out.
Last
Who
thing
y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's easy. I think Kansas City gonna win.
I think the Chiefs gonna win.
But you know why I think it's gonna win? I think it's gonna win because America's sweetheart is Taylor Swift. And what would be more powerful than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Where you guys going after you won the Super Bowl?
Disney World.
To Disney World.
Watch that. Hey, you
And
know
then
what?
everybody going to Disney World.
Buy some stock on Disney World right now.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. So that's what I'm saying
I'm finna
on
do that
Disney.
shit right now.
That's my point. So I could see that, and plus I think America is trying to get everything right because I think they're scared of Donald Trump.
Why? He's the best. He's a Gemini.
What does that have to do?
They don't like the truth. That's why.
You know, if
People
you don't know
like
what that
the
has to do with the
truth.
Super Bowl, you don't understand. Dog, right now, Donald Trump is coming back strong as ever.
I can't wait.
And people are now, there was a point in time when people was afraid to say, I can't wait. Now no one's afraid to say, I
was
can't
never
wait.
afraid.
He's coming back. So America needs to show that we are united front right now. So America needs to make all the right moves because when he comes back, nigga, by the way, he can't come back without Americans voting for him. And people cannot.
And they voted for him once, they gonna do it again.
Dog, look at the Breakfast Club right now. Look at the Breakfast Club. The last four interviews that they've done has all been with Donald Trump allies or with the Republican Party.
Wow.
Why? Why is that?
They're getting it ready.
I'm telling you,
Media.
because we understand. We gotta show the greatest part of America. We need Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift winning the Super
So
Bowl.
look, I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm not a supporter. I don't really talk politics and stuff, and I'm not.
I love it.
So my question is, did blacks?
You too like to say blacks like that.
You can't.
Did niggas make money when he was in office? Were we?
Yes, we made money while Trump was in office.
Everything I know, biggest year they was when Trump was in office.
Yes,
Am I
the
tripping?
That's what I'm
pandemic.
asking.
They made a lot.
So
of
what
money.
about? So the question is, what about when Biden was?
We got tricked to vote for
That's
Biden.
my point. You're answering the question that everybody's asking themselves
We got
silently.
tricked
Now
to
they're
work
like,
for
this
Biden.
nigga wasn't really that bad.
So
Plus, I was getting money.
No, he was.
There we go.
I'm
Bring that
saying,
nigga back.
Everybody
I'm
was
just
getting
starting the
money when
conversation.
Trump was in office. Everybody was getting money.
Dog.
And now look, when Biden got in office, everybody
He
got
was
locked
giving
up. They
us-
was getting money. Am I lying?
Well,
So think about it.
Correcting.
That's what I'm
Whatever
saying.
he did.
I think it's gonna be the worst thing that happened to America
We need to
long
stop
term if he
following
wins, because
trends.
America doesn't give a fuck about right or wrong. And at the end of the day, like America is not like we're not like Dubai where they're like, here's the rules everybody follows. America is two sides. You got my local governor told me, you know what I mean? It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a different world we living in, and I'm telling you now that America needs, watch this, all the right things that need to happen will happen this year, leading into that election.
I have
Taylor
faith in
Swift
Trump.
at the fucking Super Bowl, her boyfriend win a game-winning touchdown, and he said, I'm going to Disney World. They're like, whoa!
And everybody going now.
Hey, right now,
The whole stocks went up.
right now, look, go buy you some Disney stock, bro.
I'm
Buy
telling
it right
you.
now.
Bro, if you pay
If
attention,
you got Taylor Swift saying Disney World,
but pay attention though, they also saying
Market.
Taylor Swift is Biden and Trump are fighting over Taylor Swift right now because they're saying that she can control 1 out of 5 legit voters. So they fighting over, bro. I'm trying
That's
to tell you.
true, though.
Here's what I'm telling y'all: pay attention to
You never
the world
seen a
we
Taylor
living
Swift
in.
concert?
No, he knows it's true. I'm just saying, pay attention to the world we're living in, y'all. It is literally becoming different. There's no more money.
influencers.
Everybody's frustrated.
They do what's trending.
And here comes that nigga over there. Look, they dropped the list on Fonny. They put her out there like, oh, bitch, you ain't perfect either.
Oh no,
Fucking
Ooh,
him.
she's-
Like,
So is Thug coming home?
She's a
know what I'm
Thug
saying?
coming home.
I believe Thug's coming home.
coming
I
home.
believe that all these things are going to happen. And the rich and the smart, and I'm saying this on record, the rich and the smart are going to make all the money when Trump is president. And the emotional are going to make nothing because they're going to be so busy trying to fight against him. And the niggas that smart going to be like, what new laws did he pass?
Okay.
He passed that
Yeah,
law? Okay,
come
let's go
on.
get this money. Bro, he
Yes.
did it.
Okay, so I want to ask y'all something. Okay, can I ask? I'm like, this is for all three of
This
y'all.
got to be the last one.
This is the last one.
Okay, this
is
is
something that I want
Godfather.
to ask y'all
Go
because I
ahead.
really don't understand. I don't understand the deal. So Megan Thee Stallion signs distribution deal with Warner Music Group while maintaining her independence. Can y'all please elaborate
I'm
for
gonna
me?
let Ray
All
take
right.
that one.
That's
That's
pretty easy.
That's the weirdest. The only thing that was weird about
Are
it
you
was she said no
independent or-
artist has something like it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
So,
Yeah,
so
I didn't get that.
So
one.
Jay-Z did a similar deal with Atlantic Records, where he had distribution through Atlantic and he's still independent.
Okay.
They just made a portion off of it going.
So
through
how
their
you
system.
independent?
I mean, all artists has to have distribution with them, whether
okay.
it's with
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the problem. Artists need to stop saying that they own everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like you owning your house. You own your house, but if you don't pay that mortgage, the bank is taking it, right?
Right.
So these artists that are like, I'm truly independent, need to stop the bullshit. You want to know why? Because if you took a check from them folks, you are no longer independent. You have to pay them back.
Yeah, right. You gotta
No,
pay that back.
no. You have to pay them back. You can't even sell the asset until you pay them back. So technically, you're in a partnership that you own on the back end of. But if you took an advance as an artist, you are locked in to somebody's rules.
They're getting a percentage of of the product that's coming out.
Okay, but she says she's independent as far as management goes.
She, listen, it's cap.
It's cap.
It's what artists like to do.
That's why I was lost. I was like, okay.
She is independent, but so is Kodak. So is
sure.
NBA YoungBoy. She's not the only person. The only thing that was cap was weird to me was she said, this is one deal of its kind.
Okay.
So what you did, you signed a distribution agreement with Warner, and you included your publishing in it, and they gave you an advance against all of those, and you get to reach out. I mean, NBA YoungBoy got a deal very similar. He signed to Universal, and he could put us like that's what I'm saying. Like, only thing I didn't like was that she made it seem like she's the only person that has it.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of artists, man, they want to make it seem like a lot of labels are signing artists, and they still want it to seem the independent route. You know, because
that's what I mean. Exactly.
That's what everybody's going for. Yeah.
That's part of. That is part of the connectivity. So guess what? If it comes out and it doesn't do well, she's independent.
Right.
If it come out and it does do well, she's independent. It's a narrative she created around herself, which is smart. I just didn't understand the only one in the world. No one has a deal like this but me. Right. It was like, come on.
Yeah,
now.
I had to ask y'all that because I was a little puzzled.
Like maybe they haven't done a deal like that with you. Maybe they did a deal like that with you, but you can't tell me there's not someone who's signed to Warner Worldwide that's also published by Warner Worldwide. You can't tell me that.
Right.
Makes sense.
So, yeah. You got a Godfather question or we done?
No. You got a Godfather question? No, we're done.
To ask you?
No, just making sure. You know, we do that at the end. So we done. Making sure.
You said that was my last question. So
If you have a Godfather question, we can do that. I'm just making sure.
No,
let me think
no
of
Godfather question.
It's just what we ask a father question.
All right.
Just ask a father question. No, I got a Godfather question for you.
Go ahead.
How would y'all feel if y'all was Benzino and your daughter was a famous rapper and she was posting her body online like that? Like, as a father, would you support it? And then the second part of the question is, now I want you to answer that same question, but say it's your son.
Okay, so for me, I have to be a smart father. You know what I'm saying? Inside, I'd be pissed off, but publicly, and to her, I would support her. Because if I had a son, it'd be hypocritical for me to allow him to do what he wants to do and allow her. But I feel like as a father, you know, I would instill morals in my daughter to know she knows what's right and wrong. And so if it's something that she want to do, I'm a supporter, because that's what my mom did for me when I wanted to leave corporate America and do music. She didn't be like, she supported me. And that was the biggest thing, because when I told her that I was doing music over I was a pharmaceutical sales rep. When I told her that I was choosing to do music, I was scared. I thought she was gonna really like condemn it, but she didn't. And
She supported you,
and it gave me a big boost of confidence to try to do good in music. So that's a great question, Ray. Inside, I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't try to kill my daughter's confidence and stuff that she's trying to do.
Jack?
I think I kind of agree. You know, you got to be supportive of your kids, you know, no matter what. I think.
Father, how would you feel if your daughter was doing that? Because I saw him say something like, I can't follow her because I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think no dad wants to see their kids do certain things, whether it's the son or a daughter, you know. So me as a dad, I wouldn't want to see that.
For sure.
But also, I would have to have confidence that if my son or my daughter was doing something publicly that I was against, that it would be a plan and that they would come out on the other side okay.
I would be a hypocrite. I'll just be honest with you. I don't want my daughter like that. I don't mind my son in the strip club throwing money at strippers, but I don't want my daughter to be the stripper. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a hypocrite. I think that we all are hypocrites. I think the problem is that we try not to be for the camera, and then we make decisions privately. I'm telling you now, if that was my daughter, I would be reporting every picture she posts. Yeah. I would be, I wouldn't do it publicly.
Yeah,
but she would, every time she around me behind closed doors, she gonna hear how the fuck her daddy feel.
She would just block you and do it behind your back though.
That's basically that's what I said.
And to be honest with you, I'd much rather you do it behind my back. Doing behind my back means you have respect for me. No, doing behind my back means you have respect for me. I want you to do things behind my back. Now, I want you to feel comfortable telling me also, but just because you fucking don't mean you could just go fuck in front of my face. Like it's like there is a level of respect that you should have for your parents. Like even when I post something, sometimes I think about my kids and how they gonna see it. So I just don't think it's. I just think it's like Benzino said. What he said is necessary hypocrisy. Yeah. That's the world we live in. It is like, it's the world we live in. The world we live in is full of hypocrites. I try not to be one, but I will be one when it comes to my daughter and her gender role and my son and how they deal with it. I'm just not gonna lie to you. Now, when it comes to artists, I won't do that. But my child, who I've been working my ass off to make sure she goes to certain things, you're not gonna be showing your ass online.
Yeah. For
the sake of music. Because if you really believe in yourself, then you don't have to show your ass. Beyonce didn't show her ass and she got there. She didn't start showing ass till later on in her career.
Yeah, that's true though.
Go look. That's what I'm saying. True. Like there needs to be someone to say you don't have to do that.
Right.
And that's what a daddy does.
But she says he says he was there, but she says he wasn't there when she was growing up.
We all know that. It's 2-3 sides.
So maybe that has a lot, to do with her.
But my point is this, still.
She feels like she gotta show her body to get attention.
Give a fuck. No, she feels like that and she shouldn't.
Yeah,
because she's a pretty girl. And that's what I would say.
I'm just taking it from a female point of view.
I'm just saying. Listen, by the way, I respect it. That's why I like you here, because I respect the female point of view. Yeah. But as a man, our job is to protect.
For sure.
Like, if I want to, my job as a protector of a woman in my life is also telling them how they should dress when other men are around. Because just because you didn't deserve to get sexually assaulted don't mean that it doesn't happen every day.
So why he didn't say nothing when she first started why is he just addressing it now?
He did. I mean, he did. He been saying it from the jump, but she's getting bigger, and then you got people like this saying, well, he ain't got nobody. It's like, I don't give a fuck.
That don't got nothing to do
That's
with
your dad.
Yeah.
I never thought to myself, if my dad was alive right now, I don't give a fuck if he was homeless. That is my father. He could sit right there and he could tell me, son, do it this way. Real. And I would listen. I'm not saying I would always listen.
You know it's not fair though? It's like, my daughter ain't gonna be a rapper because I raised her differently.
Yeah.
But you said, what if? And so the way I answer the question is
you're right, but I'm saying, but you still can step up. By the way, you didn't. I'm just saying, I think that I like that y'all are honest, but I'm just saying, fuck the politically correct thing when it comes to my daughter.
I got you.
Like, I'm not doing nothing. When it comes to my daughter, I'm not being politically correct. My son, I will, because it's my son. He's a boy. Yeah. But my daughter, my job is to protect her.
I just know, because I have all brothers, and it's always been that standard. When like, I'm the one who couldn't go outside and hang out, but they could go play basketball and go around the block,
So
because they were boys. So it's always different standards.
When I thought of my answer, I thought about my relationship with my daughter. I know if I'm like not supporting her and how she would feel, it could make her resent me.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking about. Like, now, but I definitely would tell her how I feel.
As a parent, you should never worry about resentment. As a parent, you can't worry about resentment.
I hear you, man.
Like, my mom was hard as fuck on me.
My mom was hard as fuck on me too.
Me too.
And I'll tell you, I'll never forget my mother. I got my first paycheck.
Don't think I was hard on my daughter.
I'm saying, dog, that's what makes us great.
Yeah.
Nothing great doesn't go through anything. Nothing great is not challenged. And we live in a world where it's like, that's her choice. Nah,
I ain't on that. But
that's your choice. It's our choice.
I'm thinking of it now, like as a kid, as now, she's 19. I'm different now. Because I've done all that. I've instilled all the discipline and the yelling and all of that. So now it's a difference because I know she can make the right decision. So
and that's good though, by the way. But you also have seen her up to 19 and know that she's not going to do those things.
Yeah, exactly. So
you could tell when when your kid is a little turned up and when your kid ain't.
But let me tell you something about girls. You want them to feel comfortable enough to come and talk to you. Also, as females, you want your daughter to be able to come talk to you and tell you about stuff.
Not everything.
Not everything. I want
her to feel comfortable.
Not everything, but you want her to be comfortable to come and talk to you about a boy or something like she liking or something. You don't want her to feel like I can't talk to my dad.
She's 6
and my son is 15. Okay, I agree with you.
So look, hold on. I get it. Like, she's 6 years old, so I get what he's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, for sure. At
So
six,
like he
for
can't
sure.
even
But
fathom
she
thinking
older.
differently.
That's true.
So by me having a 19-year-old daughter, I think differently. But when I had a 6, 7, I'm the same as
Yeah,
you.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm the same as you because you see her face,
Yeah.
and you see where she's molding into.
So right
so
now,
I feel like
you got to
Yeah.
protect her from it.
so
And
yeah.
that-
So I feel like when she gets older and you know your daughter, your answer is going to be different.
No, but I
sure.
agree with you. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I hear you. I'm just saying, as a father, I don't care about being politically correct.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care about what the world thinks. I don't care.
Standing on business.
And my
Yeah.
daughter is going to be raised by her father with her father's values. And that's what I want to say. And the rest of the shit to me could be worked out. But I'm not going to be the dad on the sideline saying her body. I'm going to be the dad saying stop that. Because if a guy does something, what we going to have to do? Like Sexy Red is walking through the club and the guy grabs her ass. Now that guy was wrong.
Yeah.
We know that. But she's also talking about how her booty hole looks and how her coochie looks.
That's true.
And I'm being honest. And you can. And some people are not mature enough to understand that you're playing a character and might not be who you really are. And the guy grabbed the ass and they had to beat him up. Now, dog,
Like-
I'm just saying, like, in this world we live in as men, if our job is to protect black women, protecting black women don't mean just tell them do whatever you want. If somebody fuck with you, I'm gonna beat them up. Protecting black women is saying this is how you got to react because this is how men think.
That's how you
and
handle
I think that the
yourself.
narrative is protect black women without factoring who men have always been since the beginning of time. And that's why we're having such a stalemate, because you have women over here and men over here, and men are like just being what they've always been, and women is like, no, that's stop. But she can still show ass, and I'm like, hey guys, she can. But when she goes around that corner, we don't know what's going to happen, and we want to
That's
protect
true.
her from it,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So with
I
that being
get it.
said, this is the Culture Report. Shout out to Be Rich. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to the entire team. And shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Yoko Vodka. Shout out to Tote and Carry. Shout out to Two Lost Distribution. And shout out to KLH2O. And this is the God Show, and we are out.
Kill the camera.
Okay, that's your little.